The GTA series managed to do something that very few franchises in the history of entertainment ever pull off. It essentially built the modern open-world gaming landscape from the ground up, one controversial, chaotic masterpiece at a time.
I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day.
Each major entry felt like a massive cultural event, a snapshot of a specific era, and an absolute masterclass in world building that left the rest of the industry scrambling to catch up. It is a legendary run of titles, and every single one of them brought something groundbreaking to the table.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl.
What a bitch.
GTA 3 dropped back in 2001 and essentially invented the genre on the spot. There had been open world games before it, and the earlier GTA titles had their own top-down style, but nothing had done what GTA 3 did. Going from the top-down perspective of the older games into a living, breathing, fully 3D Liberty City was a mind-blowing experience that changed everything forever. I still remember the sheer freedom of stepping out onto the cold, rain-slicked streets of Portland after that iconic opening bridge explosion. The game did not hold your hand, and it certainly did not apologize for its over-the-top style.
Go and introduce a bat to his face.
Claude was a completely silent protagonist, which turned out to be a brilliant move because it lets you fully project yourself into his leather jacket. You were the one navigating this gloomy, crime-ridden metropolis, working for the Leone Mafia and dodging crooked cops. The impact GTA 3 had on the gaming industry is honestly impossible to overstate. It basically invented the modern open-world genre as we know it. Suddenly, every other developer out there wanted to make their own urban sandbox, but none of them could quite replicate that specific moody atmosphere or the chaotic joy of running from the police while listening to Head Radio or Rise FM.
This is entertainment?
Then came 2002, and Rockstar delivered what remains, in my opinion, the pinnacle of the entire franchise. GTA Vice City is my personal favorite game in the series, and honestly, when it comes to atmosphere, music, and vibe, nothing else comes close to touching it. The 80s aesthetic in Vice City is incredible. Rockstar built a world that understood the decade and filled the game with loads of 80s pop culture references, such as Scarface or Miami Vice. It had the excess, the cocaine, the fashion, and paranoia underneath all that glamour.
Shut up, sit down, relax. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. You're gonna find out who took our cocaine, and then we're gonna kill them.
When you first arrive in Vice City in 1986, stepping off that plane as Tommy Vercetti, you're immediately transported to a world that feels ripped straight from the VHS tapes that defined the generation. The neon lights, the pastel colors, everything screams 80s, and it's absolutely glorious. Tommy Vercetti is a better protagonist than Claude from GTA 3 by every measure, but what makes the game so special is the world he moves through. The soundtrack is the greatest collection of music ever assembled for a video game, full stop.
Shake, shake yourself.
Flash FM gives you the pop hits, the songs that were playing in every mall and on every radio station. Wave 103 delivers new wave and synth pop that defined the underground scene. V-Rock brings the hair metal that dominated MTV. Emotion 98.3 serves up the power ballads that everyone secretly loved. And Fever 105 brings the funk and soul that was thriving in Miami during that time.
Friday night, Motley Crue may have a new, clean, sober image, but they still rock the charts with Dr. Feelgood on Night Track's Power Hits. Then on Nightflix, Boy Meets Girl, Boy Falls for Girl, Boy's Computer Tries to Stop It, Electric Dreams. It all begins at 11:20 Eastern on TBS Friday night.
The most obvious inspiration is Scarface. I mean, the entire storyline basically follows the same trajectory as Tony Montana's rise to power. Tommy Vercetti starts as a guy fresh out of prison, works his way up through the criminal underworld, and eventually builds his own empire.
Say goodnight, Mr. Diaz.
Just when we thought Rockstar couldn't possibly push the hardware any further, they dropped GTA San Andreas in 2004, and they managed to create a game so massive it felt completely illegal for the PlayStation 2 era. Instead of just a single city, we got an entire fictional state featuring 3 massive cities based on Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Las Vegas, separated by vast deserts, mountain ranges, and foggy countryside. It was an incredibly ambitious leap forward that blew everyone's minds.
Today's New York Times discusses how the controversial video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas has a lot to tell us, unfortunately, about American culture.
Oh shit, here we go again.
CJ gave the series a deeply grounded, emotional story centered around family, betrayal, and the 90s West Coast hip-hop and R&B culture. The game introduced deep RPG mechanics that allowed you to eat fast food, get fat, work out at the gym to get buff, change your clothes, get tattoos, and fully customize lowriders. The sheer scale of freedom was overwhelming in the best way possible. San Andreas was massively influential because it proved that open-world games could combine massive size with intricate detail. You could fly a jet over Mount Chiliad, skydive down into the neon lights of Las Venturas, gamble away your hard-earned cash at a casino, and then drive through the desert while listening to KDST or Radio Los Santos. It pushed the boundaries of what a video game could be, establishing a benchmark for map size and player freedom that developers struggled to match for an entire console generation.
Grove Street, home. At least it was before I fucked everything up.
When the franchise finally moved to the high-definition era with GTA 4 in 2008, Rockstar decided to completely flip the script. They abandoned the arcade-like, over-the-top fun of the previous games and delivered a dark, cynical, and brutally realistic take on modern-day Liberty City.
In Grand Theft Auto, your son, or your husband, or your boyfriend, or whoever, can hire a prostitute, have sex with her, and then beat her to death with a baseball bat.
You think it's okay to kill my employees? If he is an asshole, yes. Do it! I agree.
Though they still kept their signature humor, GTA 4 can be extremely hilarious, especially if you listen to the radio or read the billboards.
It's a show about the human heart. It's a show in
Nico remains one of the best written protagonists in video game history and arguably one, if not the best written within the GTA franchise. His journey as an Eastern European immigrant chasing a broken American dream while dealing with his optimistic cousin Roman, who just wanted to go bowling, was tragic and deeply compelling.
When the war came, I did bad things. And after the war, I thought nothing of doing bad things. I killed people, smuggled people, sold people.
The game introduced the Euphoria physics engine, which made every car crash, gunshot, and physical stumble feel really realistic. Driving felt like steering a massive boat on ice, which frustrated some players, but I personally loved the immersion of it. The impact of GTA 4 was immense, showing that the franchise could mature alongside its audience.
You, prove you're loyal. Go and kill the guy. Don't question my loyalty. Then don't question my orders.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The sheer density and attention to detail of the city, the way pedestrians reacted realistically to the rain, the advanced AI behavior, and the sharp satire of mid-2000s American culture was brilliant. It traded the jetpacks for a dark, cinematic narrative, proving that video games could deliver storytelling on par with Hollywood's best crime dramas.
You're bringing a lot of heat. Hang out with bad people, doing bad things, making idiot moves.
I'm an idiot. I move.
True.
GTA 5 arrived in 2013 and immediately became something beyond a video game release. I mean, I can still remember how insane the hype for it was, and I honestly didn't think I would ever say it, but I feel nostalgia for this game as well.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather.
The thing is, this is Grand Theft Auto. I would never queue for any other game in the world. I mean, I've loved Grand Theft Auto since I was a kid, and this is the reason I'm queuing. I mean, it's just one of my favorite games of all time.
GTA 5 nostalgia is strange and different from something like Vice City, especially since it's more of a recent thing, but now, especially with the release of GTA 6 on the horizon, it seems like all of the influence and impression GTA 5 left on people starts to hit even harder.
Sarcasm! And a room full of you cunts!
It made 800 million in its first 24 hours, $1 billion in 3 days, which is insane and on the same level as Hollywood blockbusters.
You know, Michelle Rowland, the game made almost $1 billion in sales in just the first 24 hours. Places here in the Valley sold out.
What kind of fucking animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill him.
Oh, fuck.
But I did kidnap his wife. Oh, no.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
3 protagonists, a map that somehow made San Andreas look modest and extremely outdated, and then GTA Online, which turned into its own living ecosystem that Rockstar is still operating and expanding over a decade later, unfortunately.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
The legacy of GTA 5 is staggering, becoming one of the best-selling entertainment products of all time. It massively influenced how modern games handle online multiplayer live service content through its incredibly long-lasting online mode. Looking back at the evolution of these games feels exactly like rewinding an old, worn-out VHS tape filled with late-night gaming sessions, blurry CTR monitors, and the pure, unfiltered feeling of realizing that you could go anywhere and do absolutely anything on screen.
Oh, jeez, I'm gonna need new pants.